Rich celebrities who went silently broke. Hello, everyone. Imagine having a lot of money to spend, luxurious mansions, sports cars, and numerous vacations, and then it all vanishes and becomes a memory. Keep an eye out to see which celebrities went bankrupt after experiencing the good things that come with money. Number 7. Michael Vick. Vick's financial woes were caused by three interconnected threads. First, he was reckless with his money in his early career. According to ESPN, at his peak, he earned nearly $40 million per year, which is unheard of even for a top-tier NFL quarterback. But he also helped out 30 family members and associates, some lavishly. Vick's younger brother, for example, received a new car every year on his birthday. He also made some poor investment decisions, such as a $1.6 million wager with a business partner who used his money to buy cars and inflate his own salary. Second, for 5 years, Vick ran a sophisticated and brazen interstate dog-fighting ring from his Virginia property. Vick filed for bankruptcy in 2008, listing assets of less than $15 million against debts of up to $15 million. Vick lost the majority of his physical assets in the ensuing legal proceedings, and the Atlanta Falcons added insult to injury by clawing back roughly 20% of Vick's $37 million signing bonus. Number 6. Nicolas Cage. Cage amassed a large collection of homes, automobiles, and rare artifacts. However, reports began to emerge in 2015 about how he squandered his $150 million fortune between 1996 and 2011. The IRS placed tax liens on several properties he owned and then demanded more than $6 million from Cage for failing to pay his 2007 tax bill. Due to his precarious financial situation, Cage was forced to sell many of his personal belongings, including a prized comic book. Cage is said to be worth $25 million as of May 2017. His most recent role was as Spider-Noir in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse in 2018. Number 5. Mike Tyson. Before regaining financial stability, the heavyweight champion declared bankruptcy, returned to jail, and went through rehab. He owed money to the IRS, British tax authorities, lawyers, a personal trainer, a financial manager, and a music producer, among other people, by 2003. Tyson had to pay a divorce settlement of $9 million and was also behind on child support. Tyson is no longer fighting and appears to be financially stable. Tyson founded the Ranch Companies, a marijuana company in California, in 2018. He revealed this year that he wants to open a cannabis-themed resort. Number 4. 50 Cent. He rose to prominence as a rapper in the late 1990s, but he makes the majority of his money through a diverse business empire. 50 Cent was reportedly $32.5 million in debt in 2015, owing to lawsuits and unpaid child support payments. He declared bankruptcy the following year. In 2018, it was reported that 50 Cent became a millionaire as a result of the 700 bitcoins he allegedly received from his 2014 album. 50 Cent later filed court documents claiming that the reports were false and that he had never owned any bitcoins. Number 3. Mark Twain. Twain aspired to be wealthy throughout his career, but despite marrying up the social ladder, his dream was never realized. Twain's publishing house went bankrupt after the success of Grant's biography and the adventures of Tom Sawyer. Because of his financial difficulties, the satirist declared bankruptcy in 1894. Twain regained financial security with more successful writing and a popular speaking tour, but then lost a $30,000 investment in protein powder. Number 2. MC Hammer. With You Can Touch This, MC Hammer had a legitimate hit, and the rapper soon had $30 million in the bank. As a result of his success, Hammer purchased a $1 million mansion that he renovated for $30 million and employed 200 people in his home. He also purchased a horse stable and housed 19 race horses. With his reckless spending and numerous lawsuits, Hammer declared bankruptcy in 1996, owing an estimated $13 million. He appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show in 2011 to discuss spending most of his time in California's Silicon Valley and being loosely involved with about 8 technology companies. As of 2019, MC Hammer is on the road. Number 1. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was a great rebounder and Michael Jordan's teammate before becoming an eccentric celebrity. Rodman was best known outside of sports for his brief marriage to Carmen Electra and for serving as an unofficial U.S. ambassador to North Korea. Rodman's lawyers claimed in 2012 that he could barely afford living expenses and could not pay child support for his 2 children. He reportedly owed over $800,000 in back child support at the time, but his lawyers stated in court documents that he was broke and sick. Rodman was recently accused of stealing a 400-pound amethyst crystal from a yoga studio, as well as more than $500 in clothing from Spiritual Gangster and Lululemon. He denied the charge and stated that the merchandise was given as a gift. That's all we've got for now. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button.